Hello and welcome. I'm April J. Ford. Before you understand who I am and where I'm going, you first have to know where I came from. You see, it wasn't always so, of having the perfect marriage, the beautiful kids, the six-figure income as an engineer at Intel, the houses, the cars, and the well-stamped passport. When I became a widow at the age of 32, none of this mattered. Of course, except for my kids and the one that I loved and lost. I'll share a secret with you that allowed me to prepare for this ultimate tragedy. You see, even at a young age, I was faced with many challenges such as mental, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. It was then I learned how to find the gold in life's challenges. Life may have taken away a lot from me, from my childhood, my innocence, my firstborn child, and I almost lost my life twice, and then losing my husband. But one thing life couldn't take away from me was my faith. My faith is greater than my fear that allowed me to walk away from that career with six figures and move 500 miles away from family and friends to continue to share and spread my joys and blessings. These challenges from my past have taught me the alchemy of adversity, how to find the gold in life's challenges. Alchemy meaning turning something from nothing, like a rubble of plain metal, and turning it into precious gold. Everyone has gone through some sort of life challenge. It may or may not even be as extreme as mine. Maybe yours is a challenge of clearing out some rubble of goals you've been meaning to accomplish, such as losing weight, clearing out the garage, or unresolved issues you've been meaning to have with someone. Could it be your finances, your business, or your health maybe? Whatever it is, I encourage you to think for a moment what your current challenge is. It's critical for you to start allowing yourself to take one small step. Even if it's a small step in the wrong direction, at least you'll know, you'll have a reference point on where you want to go and where you don't want to be. Here's how to find the gold in life's challenges. It's just 4 simple steps. Recognize, respond, reevaluate, and rebalance. The first is to recognize the rubble. Again, rubble is just something, you've been wanting to accomplish, or something's been getting in your way of obtaining that. And second, respond with a recovery plan. You necessarily may not have planned for this challenge that you're facing, but you can sure plan your way to make things better. And third, reevaluate what you're rebuilding. We all know that the best plans have hiccups along the way, and at least you'll have a reference point or a blueprint so that you can navigate your way back on your course. And fourth, rebalance the relationships in your life. At the end of the day, it's all what really matters in our life. Who brings meaning and value to our life? And who do we bring meaning and value to for theirs? You can, under any circumstance, you decide what you're going to do different. Are you going to create a blueprint and a roadmap to explore more gold in your life? In my case, I decided to pay it forward, and it only took one ripple to start creating that effect. I knew, having to face so many challenges, I was able to find the gold and change it to an opportunity to serve others, such as widows and abused women and youth. I went from an engineer to an entrepreneur and started sharing my story within the brand I started called J.O.Y. J.O.Y is an acronym for Joys of Yah. Yah is short for Yahweh, meaning God. J.O.Y started the vision of how we can all share and spread the joys and blessings and gifts of gold from life's challenges. My dedication expanded to the 501c3 nonprofit called J.O.Y.'s G.I.F.T. G.I.F.T representing Global Illumination Foundation Thrives. The nonprofit empowers women and youth who have experienced a loss, such as widows or abused women and youth. The organization provides a support system on how to transition from tragedy to triumph with an infrastructure of resources for services. I guess you can say my middle name had something to do with all these names. If you haven't figured it out yet, it's Joy. In closing, I'd love to hear more about your journey in finding your goal. Subscribe on this website, and we'd all appreciate it if you'd also join in the global movement to empower widows and abused women and youth. And to do that, register at joysgift.org. And remember to share and spread your joys and blessings.